Alright, today we're going to teach you how to grip a skateboard. This is one of those skills that every skateboarder should know, and unfortunately not everybody does. So we're going to teach you how to grip your own skateboard today using the Watershed Pool deck. This is a brand new deck from Gold Coast. It's got a rad little blunt nose to it, rounded tail. Doesn't matter what shape your deck is, the process is going to be the same. What you'll need for this is obviously your skateboard, your grip tape, two very crucial components, and the tools you're going to want to have is a sharp razor blade, a file or a screwdriver that you don't particularly care about because the grip does eat away at the metal, and then a little red hot poker to poke the hardware holes at the end. Confidence is going to be key. Confidence and speed. You don't want to be half-stepping here because then you'll wind up sticking the grip to some place you don't want it to, or cutting it in a way that winds up all jaggy. So from here, you got your grip, using mob grip for this job. This is nice because it comes pre-perforated, which helps cut down on air bubbles, but if you do this properly, you don't need to worry about those at all, and there's a couple ways that you can get rid of the air bubbles should you find yourself with them after the fact. So to start off, peel off the backing of the grip tape. This stuff is super tacky, so when it sticks, it's generally going to stay stuck. So this is where the confidence is key. Grab the grip, dead center, turn it over, and then sort of find the middle of your nose and tail and just stick the board lightly, or stick the grip lightly to the board there. So you can see here, I've got the grip stuck to the nose and tail, but not really anywhere else on the board. So from here, if you find yourself feeling like you've got it off center a little bit, you can still re-stick this without too much of a problem. But once you stick it down on the deck, that's where you've kind of committed, and it's going to be much harder to peel that thing off. So from here, if you want to save your delicate hands, grab the backing that you just peeled off, find the center of the board again, a little karate chop, and then work your way from the middle of the board out towards the nose and tail. Just kind of sticking the grip tape to the deck. You'll be able to feel if there's any bubbles that start happening from here. And you can kind of work them all the way to the end. You find yourself with a little crease or something that doesn't quite jive with the way you want it. You can peel it up a little bit and work it that way. Repeat the process on the other side. This is the first part of the relationship with your new board, so you want to treat it right. It's going to treat you right. So after your little skateboard shiatsu here, remove the backing. Look for any air bubbles that might have popped up that you haven't missed. So now you've got the grip tape stuck all the way to the board. You can see here you've got the excess around the edges, and we're going to have to trim that off. This is where people get scared. Don't get scared. Like I said, confidence is key. Take your file or your screwdriver or whatever you're using and scrape it around the outside of the board to kind of find the edge of the deck. It's a really pleasant noise, so hang tight. So now you've got the outline. You can see here that scrape goes around the whole periphery of the board. And now you're going to take your razor and cut it. Again, here's where speed and confidence is key. So take your razor, find a good spot to start the cut. I left a little bit of room here on the nose at the very end, so you can start the cut there. Now, if you do this properly, you should have one continuous strip of scrap left over. And don't jag and like hack at the thing. You want to pull smooth. So take one end of the grip, hold it in your hand, and that fluid, confident speedy motion. Get your grip all the way around the other way. I like to take a little piece of the excess grip, fold it over, and give the edges a little bit of a sanding. Again, not a pleasant noise, but it makes your board look real nice by the end. There, now you can see you've got a nice cleaned up edge there. That'll help prevent your grip tape from crumpling and peeling off the first time you land a kickflip upside down or something. So then from there you get your little poker using your Jedi tricks. Oh, 3 out of 4. Get your hardware holes poked and you're ready to mount your trucks. So there you are, gripping a skateboard.